Hello my friends and welcome back to our Lothlórien campaign in DCI The Last Alliance, as we are finishing up the men of Enedwaith and also the Hillmen of the North, and after that we can finally aim our eyes towards the Lord Sauron, of course. Pun intended. The Eye of Sauron, huh? Aim our eyes? Get it? Get it? I'm so sad inside. Okay, anyway, I'm not quite sure where we left off exactly because I don't do these videos as often as I should do. We still have some money to spend, and I think I was spending it mostly on economic buildings because my economy is not 100% solid, but it's okay, I guess. But I think, yeah, we're just moving Galadriel back north. She captured Adon to want to move to stop Raza from taking back Athrat Angon, and we also want to take care of Hagar, which, if I'm not mistaken, the Númenóreans are besieging, so it doesn't quite make a lot of sense that Raza would be so aggressive upon our own settlements, but I guess he's running out of options. I do believe I can end the turn, but Minas Ithil is under attack, so Mordor is about to be unleashed. We should definitely be prepared for that, though, when that happens, because no doubt they have a bone to pick with us, seeing as we were the ones that locked them in there. They don't tell you that part in the stories, now do they? How the noble wood elves were able to contain the evil of Mordor for about 100 turns. Yes, I just saw the map flash red there for a second. Minas Ithil has indeed fallen. And talking about flashing, one of my lights in my room has just started flashing, and it's very annoying. It's one of those saving lights. Dunharrow, that's down hollow. Which doesn't die for like many years, but then when it does die, it's like struggling to live, and it just keeps flashing. It's like, oh, I don't want to die. Alright, at least that guy was smart enough to pull his armies back, unless he's hiding somewhere over here in the shadows. Oh, bother, that is a big army. He was able, so that's the Razar squad, to beat back the Númenóreans. I can be a little cheesy about this, and I think I will do it. Screw it. What I will do is get one unit, a bit of a poopy unit. Do I have any poopy units? Not quite. I get a border archer unit. They can besiege Hagar, and then we can attack Razar. And we don't have to worry about the garrison from Hagar attacking us. Look at that. You guys don't really need to join in. We can't lead night attacks though. So what are we facing here? Forest Spearmen, 5-5-12, nothing crazy. Forest Archers, 5-4, but they probably have really shitty accuracy. Enedwaith Axemen, nothing too scary. One unit of horses, a unit of ballista though. Though they can only man the one ballista because they only have 6 men. So it shouldn't be too difficult. Should be able to crush them relatively easily. Let me just save the game so we avoid any crashes, and I'll see you all on the battlefield. Alright, excellent fighting terrain for the elves of Lothlórien, of course, both on a hill and in a forest. But he's actually positioned his men pretty far back. But what I will do is send over my cavalry, and we should be able to spot the ballista. Normally ballista I can't hide, but it seems this one is trying. And I think if we charge them, that might just trigger the rest of his army to come sally forward into our zone of control. We'll see though. Oh my god, there's definitely a lot of them. Are you triggered yet? You wanna chase me? All I really want is to take down your ballista. I just can't stand if it would get like a lucky shot and just took out Galadriel. What are these guys? Ulfhethnor. 11-7-15. What do they do? Do they like chant or something? They're kind of like a berserk unit. Armor piercing, combat bonus in woods. Whoa. Frighten, XMR. Seem like a bit of a berserk unit. Alright, we can actually charge a ballista to take it out. Oh my god. That is a lot of archer fire. But that ballista is now completely disabled. All our archers are in range. So thank you for... Oh, he's sending in his own archers. You're a bit of a sneaky cunt, aren't you? Well, they are just missile cavalry, though, so... Can't say I'm too worried about that. But they are just Are you charging in or not? It doesn't seem like you quite know what you want. Let's make sure all our archers are just in guard mode. You can actually run over then if you really want to. Though I don't imagine you'll arrive in time. Anyone else I want to charge? Perhaps I want to take down the general early on. Chieftains Haradin, that's the one I want. Look at them. Oh, they look so nice. The plumes on their head, feathered on their cap. It looks a little silly, I guess, but Who am I to judge? Alright, they're already dropping by the numbers, which we love to see. Yeah, he's keeping his Paladin far back. If we can just get the angle right, it should be a pretty quick and dirty charge to kill him. Come on, keep fighting, laddos. First spearman. It doesn't really matter. Those hillmen are here to cockblock me. Don't do that. Do not. No. No. I quite like the Rogbin. They're very good, even for not having lances. Alright, they are inching closer towards my spears, which I guess I will just send in. Same with the these spears and these guys. Just everyone gets in there. Flanking force as well. Our cavalry was not able to take down the general. Yeah, it didn't really hurt them all that much. Oh, sorry, March Wardens. Your range is a little bit shorter than that. Alright, it is very difficult to get an idea of where my troops are with all these bloody trees though. So let's try and micro as much as possible. The Noldor are also coming in, yes. Run in there, noble volunteers, you as well. Okay, we should be alright. Still keeping his general in the back, so perhaps we can try another charge. Another approach. I will save the Light of Aman a little bit, because I think it's a one-off ability. But we are now starting to complete the flank around, so that will give us a large advantage. The forest skirmishers should be relatively weak to the cavalry charging in. Oh, yes. He has a lot of troops, but they are not that strong in melee, it seems, because he's pulling them back like crazy. Oh, Enedwaith, never change. There comes the Border Axeman to relieve the cavalry. Nice, very nice. 23% for 5. I'll take those odds any day. Okay. Shall we start with the fire arrows? I think we shall. On those long spears, for example. Careful for this hillman. The flashing button is actually like the most helpful button in the entire game. Without it, I'd be so confused so often. It is, I just can't stress it enough. Alright, if they want to run, let them. We can actually complete the murder burrito. Alright, let's flank around the Enedwaith Axeman. Oh, that was a pretty lousy charge because they only got split up. Well, it's mostly for the morale, not so much the damage, but it's pretty lackluster. It seems that they won't run as long as our general's alive, so let us take care of that real quick, eh? Oh, the general is surrounded. Oh yes, I said that like I was surprised, but I really wasn't. Alright, these guys have also arrived, very nice. You actually have a purpose after all. Oh, cavalry. How are the Paladins looking? 32, not that many. Let's do another charge on the Axeman, why not? This should be a better charge, a more effective one. Oh yes, from shaken to routing, and it also means Razar has died. Very nice. So now all the others should drop pretty quickly. Yeah, especially with the fire arrows. Nice. Oh, that's a lot of running down we need to do, because we only killed about half the army. Luckily we are pretty fast. I'm used to playing slower factions. Alright, archers, perhaps quit with the fight at will there. I think as soon as whoever's still alive comes in contact with the rest of the men, they'll rout as well. So I think this is already in the bag. Pretty easy, man. You just don't F with the elves in like a forest and like a hill and give us an inch, we'll take a mile. Oh yes. The Dutch expression is actually a bit different. It says, give me a finger, I'll take a hand. But it's the same meaning. If you leave even the slightest opening. But if you like only give a little bit, I will take a lot. Okay, 85. We have reached it. Let's get a couple more just to be safe. Shouldn't be too difficult for us. 87. Can we get them before they reach the magical red line of which my cavalry cannot pass further? Yes! We got a couple. That's all I ever asked for. 88%, that's more than enough. Yes, very nice. And we lost 11% with the hills. Let's see who killed the most. Rodent Archers, 183. They're really good. Yeah, they actually killed more than the Rogbin. How many did the Rogbin get? 91. That's not that impressive. Yeah, Lothlórien Archers are the way to go, man. Just get plenty of them and you'll win the game. Alright, I'll see you back on the strat map, lads. And let's execute these fools. And then join the Siege of Hagar, of course, as long as the enemy zone of control does not block me, which it will. Okay. Lift the siege, join Galadriel, start the siege. Alright, let's just only boot battering rams. Shouldn't be too difficult. It seems the Númenóreans had tried to take it and just failed. Let's hope some other faction takes Buru, because I have to travel all that way north. That would be rather annoying. That will probably be the last faction of Enedwaith, eh? Alright, well, let us move north then with Alassian to besiege Cangedluk. Everyone's just dropping really fast at this rate. Uldin, Angmar, Axemen, Hillman Scouts, Orc Trackers, nothing too impressive there. Is it a castle? It is a castle, so should probably bring some ladders and maybe a siege tower as well. Yeah, that's good. Okay, well, that battle just proved we need more of those Lothlórien archers and Lothlórien everything, really. We're gonna have a very nice army ready to go to join the Tolakan against Barad-dûr. I don't really want to bring like multiple armies, just the one would be nice. If we could just get like one really good army. Alright. So it seems Númenor is still clinging on a little bit to Minas Ithil. They have sent in some Inno archers. They're like, alright, you guys go take back Minas Ithil. Good luck. I mean, I could try to muster a force here, but I also need to keep an eye on New Ethelond. 6 more turns. I think they'll attack soon. Can be another fun battle. Let's end the turn then, I think. Unless there's anything else I want to do. Check these new regions, probably. Nothing I want there. A fairground would be nice. Alright, let's end the turn. I'm just mostly like building towards the Mordor battle. Once we finish that, the campaign's over. So we can start something new, something fresh. Also, if you're watching this, that means that the Mordor campaign in Divide and Conquer is also over. So there's lots of new stuff coming to the channel, which is always very exciting. But for now, we shall do the fight for New Ethelond as Captain Belzegar and his men, which are better than the previous army. These Harad infantry and warriors are definitely not bad, but I still have my doubts that they'll be able to take the city. Alright, there we go. Nothing too special in terms of strategy. Just want to beat him back again. Do want to make sure they don't get on the towers, which is a little bit annoying. Whoever designed this town or these defenses needs to get shot like right away. Why would you put the entrance to the walls like right next to the wall? Well, not right next to the gate, what I meant. That's just stupid. Alright, make sure you're not on skirmish mode. And actually, you guys use fire arrows to burn down the siege tower, because they only brought one siege. They actually brought some ladders, but they're not using it. I wonder where that is. Alright, throw on the Harad warriors. Whee! Ooh, pretty good. Nice. Those warriors are scary. The infantry I'm less scared of, because they have much lower in. Harad fences. Ooh, how strong are they? 859. That's not really the weaponry I'd use in a fence. Like a shield and a curved sword. That's not quite what I understand in the fencing. But then again, it might be a regional thing. Oh, look at all these fire. I wonder what the percentage is. Like the odds of it lighting on fire. It must be pretty low. Alright, just go for the regular shot and fire on the fences actually. If those guys want to go on the walls, let them. Heavy infantry with bows. Interesting. That is a really shoddy position and not what all I had in mind. Alright, cavalry. I will send one unit out, the healthiest, to try and achieve some stuff, but they do have some Carib archers as well, so we do need to be a little bit careful with that. Yes, 2 of those Mariners units, which is fairly annoying. The fences are taking good damage there. Alright then, you want to have a go against my border swordsman? Go ahead, try, see how that works out. Probably pretty good. These guys aren't really meant for, what are you throwing at? Oh, that works, I guess. Those guys have actually taken a beating. Alright, now that they're on top of the siege tower, let's maybe do like one more volley. You never know if we get lucky and burn it down when they're on it. That would be very nice. Fire with the fire arrows on the siege tower. Man can dream. Why are you pulling back the ram? AI is so silly sometimes. They're all going on the siege tower? Really? Is that the plan? No? Oh, they're pushing again. Come on, light it on fire, please. I know the odds are so low of it happening, but it would rout their two strongest units. 100%. Please keep firing. What are you firing at? Fire on them, you'll get a much better angle. Come on, light on fire! What are the odds?
The enemy are battering down the gates.
It must be lower than 1%. Because I'm sure we fired more than 100 shots at it. Like, closer to 1,000 maybe. They're pushing hard. They are shaken though. I guess the fire arrows do help in that regard. Just light it on fire. It's almost too late. Oh, the border swordman's dropping really quickly. Alright, mariners. Go help out your fellow men. You mariners, replace them. And throw your javelins. When you see a target that is fit for it. Alright, that's sending in everything including their cavalry. Good, then our cavalry can move. You idiot.
The walls are no longer ours. The enemy
Oh, don't worry. Don't have a cow, man. Don't have a cow. Cavalry! My god, these Azulada Mariners are just really good. And they're kind of like glitching all over the place as well. Which I find mind-blowing. Can we though? Can we though? That is the real question. I think it's gonna be a morale victory for us, if a victory at all. Because those Azulada Mariners are a pain in my behind. My god, are they strong. I thought this battle would be easier than it is. Well, we already killed 44% though, so... The Rogbin are now in position, so... Should be able to do a lot of damage. It just depends on how quickly we can kill the general, or the captain. Yeah, they also have a captain, we have a general, so... That's already a good start. Those guys are routing. They'll give them a volley and a little bit of combat they'll run as well. And I'm not too worried about these guys. It's mostly these guys on top of the wall here. That caused a little bit of fear. Alright, you stupid Kadips. I don't even want to fight you. The Harad infantry. The Harad infantry, as I like to call them. Just flows off the tongue like that. Yeah, they're done. They're done. Your main bulk of your infantry is gone. Sure, your strongest units are still here, but who cares about that, eh? When your main bulk is gone, there's nothing else you can do. You can stand on the walls, but you'll die on the walls there. I just slaughtered them as they tried to get out. Nice, they're done. Alright, get on the walls from both sides. You border archers, get down. Lorn and Spearmen. Or Militia, excuse me. Lorn and Spearmen are like a top tier elite unit. Lorn and Militia are literal dog shit. Come on, archers, you can just snipe them from down below. Toot toot, motherfucker! Come on. Ah, you little bitch. There we go, that's a good position. Oh, they're jumping back on the siege tower. If we could light it on fire now, that'd be pretty nice. Come on, fire it away. They're done. Rogbin, make sure to run them down. Stop fighting. So I think it's just a Kadip. Maybe if we charge them once with the Rogbin. 81%. Should... Okay, there you go. Oh, those lads came back. Please don't let them. Just go away. Go away. Oof, that was pretty close charge. They're going back on the siege tower as well? Seriously? No, they're done. Oh, those bloody... Why do these units keep coming back every 5 seconds? Just die. No, when it's over. It's actually a pretty tough fight. We actually lost a lot of units there, but... Well, not units. We didn't lose a single unit, but a lot of men per unit. But they can be retrained. Alright, it's still a heroic victory, so our commander should also get quite a bit better from that. I Rogbin 0, but this one killed 60, lost 20 though. Silvan Mariners, yeah, they're pretty good. I like them. Border Archers also doing very nicely. Alright. Boom! We have successfully defended New Ethelond. Again. And there's a new army approaching from Harad. Again. Oh, a Master Merchants Guild. I'll take it. I don't know what it does. I probably should have read that, but readings for suckers. Does that mean we can get a merchant? No. Okay then. What's the bloody point? Increase in tradable goods. A Master Merchants Guild houses it's essentially the home of the trade establishment in any city it adorns. The primary roles of the building are to serve as a place to dictate the trade value of commodities for local trade, as well as to regulate all trade with merchants from abroad, checking weights so that all trade in the area is considered fair and even. Oh, fair and just, comma, even if it is under the guild's thumb. Alright then. Retrain all these, no, these suckers. These suckers. Priorities. Some suckers are better than other suckers. Alright, well, let's keep building up the trading Kadasgarathon then. Invasion called. Oh.
These are dark times.
Quite like the video. Let's watch it again.
It's growing fast. These core reaches far across Middle-earth.
Nice.
These armies are ready to plunge the free peoples into darkness.
Ooh. Those are quite a bit scarier than the Orcs come.
He amasses great forces, and his war in this country will come swiftly.
Alright. Where is Uldonovan anyway? Oh, it's Rovanian. What has Rovanian ever done to you? They're not even part of, like, our little alliance we got going. Oh, okay then. We need to deal with those guys. We definitely do, but we're not ready yet. Can't even call a Tolak on, because I might just already do it, just to, like, get some recruits and all that jazz. No, not yet. Okay, good. Good, because it would be too quickly. Alright, let's start by taking Kangidluk from Uldin. General, yeah, nothing too special, we already checked that last time. Alright, shouldn't be too hard of a fight.
My lord, we attack!
And here we go. It's actually a pretty beastly castle. I'm going to be very easy to tame, but let us just send in all our men, all our siege equipment. Yeah, okay. We still have a decently big army. They don't really have that many troops. Angmar Axemen look pretty nice. They start with the javelin as well. Those towers are not ballista towers, so that already takes away a lot of my worries. Orc trackers who are just looking at the moon or the sun. You should wear some sunglasses when you do that, man. You're gonna get, like, blindness. And then we have Hillman Scouts, and the general is this unit here, the Hillman Dismounted Bodyguard. Very nice unit. I must say that the Wildman factions in this game are really cool. They might even gain a bit of my preference over Divide and Conquer Wildman factions. Just a little bit, perhaps. Alright, you've scaled that wall, and then we can just completely surround those Orc trackers, and they're not exactly the fiercest of warriors, I don't imagine. Let's send over some... Hang on a second, who's armor piercing? You're both armor piercing. Who has the most damage? Alright, let's send over the Isengard volunteers. Battering rams taking the longest. Ladders are always the quickest. They don't provide any cover, but... You know... These guys have cover and they're still dying, so... It just begs the question, what does it matter? You're running. That's where these guys come in, if they were quicker. But they're dwarves and their legs are short but stubby.
Our siege towers have reached the wall.
Okay. I thought it was going to get a message that the siege tower was destroyed. Our siege towers are naught but kindling. I just have really bad memories of that phrase. Destroying all my plans I ever had. Remember in Rome Total War you had like another piece of siege equipment that was basically sappers that would tunnel under the wall of the enemy and then just let it collapse? But sometimes the tunnel randomly collapsed as well, killing an entire unit that was under it. It was really weird, and it was like a very underdeveloped mechanic. But it was pretty funny to see, because they would start here with like a hole that they would go under, and then you'd see like a tunnel being dug. You could see like the ground being barren, just all the way to the wall, until the wall just collapsed underneath. It was really weird. But very effective, very strong. No, come here, you orc scum, don't run. Why is everybody running? Why are you abandoning the walls? Come on, man, fight! You actually gain a lot of benefit from trying to hold the walls. Just making it more annoying for my units. Alright, let's just hope it doesn't have boiling hot oil. Because no one likes a crispy elf. Oh, they're running. You pieces of trash. You drop that siege equipment. Drop that bloody ram, come on. Oh, wrong unit. That explains why they wouldn't want to drop the ram, they were still ramming it down. So. Alright, let's just go to the town square then. These guys have run as well, so it's just going to be a grind in the town square. That's fine. I don't mind that. I can bring in my own archers if I want to, though. Actually, plop on the Lothlórien archers. Alright, get in there. Who needs strategy? Just make sure those bloody orc trackers. Why do they have fire arrows? That makes them so much stronger than they really should be. What a bloody scouting unit. Alassian! You will lead the men. Yes, very nice. Alright, March Wardens. If you would be so kind. And you guys, if you would be so kind to fire on the general. We can just have a bit of a slaughter. Very nice. The Angmar Axeman is surrounded by my Sindar bodyguard, so they will drop pretty quickly. Guess I could plop another unit of the Lothlórien archers on this wall. They might be able to hit those horses. Not sure though. It doesn't matter all that much. How are they looking? 73. Come on, Lothlórien archers. I know you can do better than that. You're actually hitting the horses instead. Yeah, it seems they're kind of picking their own target. I guess they want to avoid friendly fire, and that's why they don't really want to fire on them. That's okay, though. I mean, you're elves, though, so you're supposed to be able to hit, like, really precise targets. Missing my own units in doing so. Although, I think the Lothlórien archers slaughtered that Arnor common volunteer unit, so perhaps they really shouldn't fire. Perhaps we should all stop fighting. Perhaps we should all engage, envelop the Hillman dismounted bodyguard, and slaughter him, and take another settlement. I don't think the Hillmen have a lot more settlements left. I think they have one or two, maybe. That'll be it. Another faction destroyed, and now we really need to rush Mordor, because if Linden doesn't get any room for expansion quickly, they'll start getting very aggressive. So perhaps we should sell them some land, just to make sure they don't turn on their friends, depending on how the AI works in this game. But I know in DAC, if your allies don't have any room to expand towards, they will break an alliance. Who's still standing? The general is still standing, but where? Oh, there he is. Get him. He's dead. Boom. Easy peasy. 230 men for assaulting a castle isn't too bad, so I'll take that. The Woodmen killed 118, but they also got pretty much depleted. And that's pretty much the biggest result, so I guess they were in the front line of it. Alright, I'll see you back on the strategy map as we just took Kangidluk. Boom! Another settlement falls. It's like 7 at populace. I really don't want to deal with public order. The Northern Warlord is dead. Oh, what? Was it the faction leader? Never mentioned it anywhere. I was like, he's not important, but I guess he was. Let's do a quick toggle of what, just so I have no idea how many settlements they have left. I think 1 or 2. No, none. Oh, we did get the message. Another faction falls! The Hillmen of the North are gone. Alright, well, that's pretty good. I saw that Entwyth only has 2 more settlements as well, so... That's Haga and this place, Buruk. He is just gathering up his forces, though. Well, actually... Once I take Haga, I wouldn't mind going for a ceasefire, although he might not be so inclined. But we have different priorities in Entwyth. We really, really do. And if Linden or Numenor want to take care of you, they can be my guest. Oh, bother. I feel like Ethel Ethel will get attacked very soon. Let's just get whatever units we can get our hands on as quickly as possible. Also retrain as many units as we can as quickly as possible, which is none, because our culture is far too low. What's this? Captain Azrubal. I mean, he can try, he'll fail. Actually get a spy. Oh, we have 2 spies. They function as our watchtowers then. They're almost as expensive as a watchtower, so why not? Okay. Anything else I want to do? Not really. Do I want to rush Haga? It's just a town. Then again... Yeah, let's go for it. Why not? Come on. Come on! Talmogru. Does that mean he's the faction leader? Nobody would say faction leader. Is it mentioned in his trait somewhere? Faction leader? No. Well, he's 63, so he might be the faction leader. Alright, anyway, I'll see you all on the battlefield as we take Haga. Ah, yes. A typical wildman settlement. The war chanters on top of the wall just kind of taunting us, saying that our mother smells like elderberries or something like that. I'm not quite sure what they are trying to convey. Is it worth for our archers to fire? Like, what can you hit, if anything? You're trying to hit the war chant. If you can snipe them, sure. You are hitting them. They're actually doing pretty good damage to them. Already killed two. Sure, you know what? Go ahead. If that makes you happy. For some reason, the towers aren't firing. They're kind of bugged out. Alright, you can stop now, though. Oh, bother. He just made it a whole lot more unpleasant for me to take the walls. Alright, archers, then. Sadly forward. Because he's gonna make my life very interesting. Alright, men, get forward. Pull, pull, pull. Go, go, go! Autobots, roll out. Very nice. Oh, I thought it said capture the enemy's general. I was like, what? Already? Galadriel now is gold tier. If only she'd gain command stars. Like, why doesn't she gain command stars? It must be coded in that she just cannot gain command. You'd expect her to gain at least something. Alright, get in there. I know it's going to be a very annoying fight. Oh, he's got Minidith riders as well. Ah well. We'll win this one, don't worry, but it will cost us some lives. That, no doubt. He's keeping his general behind. That's alright. Doesn't matter a whole lot. It would be nice if we could kill him first, but this is a siege battle, so it's not like it gives us a massive advantage. If only my troops would actually run inside, though, that'd be amazing if they would do that. Can you imagine that? If my units actually pushed inside! For crying out loud! Come on, lads! Once more into the breach. Right now our archers are doing a lot more damage, simply because they're doing something. And this is like a horrible firing angle for archers, but they're still getting kills. You hear them complaining? No, so get on it. Come on. Just don't want to push through. It's not like you're on guard mode either, so just push, no excuses. Oh, there's so many men on the walls. Alright, 6% to 27 though means that we are winning this rather comfortably. Our troops are just significantly better. Oh, that cavalry is just sacrificing themselves, nice. Alright, get on the walls. Slaughter the Skjaldmire. Am I fighting Enedwaithians or Vikings? What is this? Alright, we're on the walls now. Archers! Probably stop fighting. Okay, half the men, and we've lost 12%. Can't say I'm too worried. Those Minidith riders aren't hanging in there a lot longer than I thought. Well, I say that and then they're dead. So. These guys will be annoying because there's no access way here, so I can't really surround them. And that's what makes these towers incredibly powerful, because you need to shove in one direction. And if you know anything about one direction, it really sucks. You don't want to do that. You just want to avoid it. Alright, well, if you could all just run towards the town square. Actually, where is that general? Is he running towards me? Where is he? Oh, he's over there. A feisty little bugger. The border axemen are down. Oh, the Enedwaith slingers. They have slingers. I want slingers. I love slingers. That's such a nice unit. Like historically, I just like the idea of slingers. I don't know why. Just always spoke to me. There's something about killing people with a slingshot. I mean, I know it's not a slingshot. I shouldn't call it that, because it doesn't work like a slingshot does, or you'd expect a slingshot to work. It's quite different, but... Essentially, what the hell are you doing, Galadriel? I like you, you're an amazing woman, but what the hell is that? Well, we can't fight them. My god, these slingers are amazing. They're just killing all my elves. What the hell's up with them? They're armor piercing. That's just a slinger now, right? I think I just slaughtered another axeman unit, which is impressive. My border axeman killed those Skjaldmeier. You can just fire straight on there and just... Oh, like a shooting gallery. Oh, there's a war chant. Just kill them and they'll run. 100%. Alright, Rogbin, get in here. Talmogru the Cruel has fallen. But they already have a faction ready to go. I think he's the faction leader just because he has the tall prefix. But that might be a mistake. I don't know. Alright, let's flank the Haladin. And that should be the end of that. Oh yeah, he even routes. He even routes. Let's get that last slinger. Careful now, because he's a bit of a god. Ah, there we go. Another settlement falls. We did alright. Can't really complain about those results. Pretty even across the board, no one really stood out. That's what I like about the elves though. They're just kinda all good. Alright, Haga is ours, and I'll see you back on the strat map to celebrate. There we go. Another settlement falls. Let's exterminate, because I'm not about that population control life. Let's get another spy, because you can never have enough spies. What is the culture? There's a little bit of everything there. Mostly followers of Sauron, though, so we want to get rid of that. And how do we do that? By painting and poetry and interpretive dance. Very nice. Alright, you can already move north. I really hope someone takes care of these Enedwaithians, but I fear that it will have to be me, because everyone else is probably too tame to do it. Oh, Mordor is actually the strongest military. Scary. Very scary. Can we call it all icon yet? Would you actually be interested in peace now? Probably not, because I hold too much of your oh. Thing is, I don't know if I can trust you. I fear he might just break it at any moment. But anyway, it's a bit of a weird faction. Like, they're at war with everyone now. We used to be friends. I'm not sure if they, like, through a script turned to the dark side, quote unquote, or they just kind of make the choice of, let's just attack these guys, go to war with everyone else. I'm not quite sure. We can get some Lorient cleavers, so perhaps I should just get rid of, like, the Lorient militia, the border axemen. Yeah, that opens up a slot. Let's train them first, so we empty out the pools and get them back. We need more recruitment slots, but we can't get them here, which is a real shame. There's nothing that I can build that increases. No. That's alright, we'll just focus on economy some more. We can get some more units here, but let's actually get some Silvan Rogbin. It's a shame though we only have access to one cavalry unit. It would be cool if we had a second one. Maybe even a missile cavalry, who knows. Alright, Alassian. Well, I'm not gonna let you rot up north. There's nothing to do for you there, so I'll send you back. And I guess... Oh, don't walk through those lines, we don't want to piss anyone off. I guess I'll swap governors and then Celeborn can lead this army south, because this will be one of the armies that will join the Tolakan once the time is ripe. But for now, we'll end the turn, of course. Alright, yeah, you move to Ethelethal quick. Not that it will matter too much, but an extra general in the settlement will mean the difference between a crushing defeat and a close defeat. So I'll take that. We just need to make them work for it, basically. They still don't hold the Black Gate, mind you, so at least they're not sprawling from the north and the east, or the west in that case. It's all about perspective. Block Umbar. You know what? Sure. I've got about 17 Falath Care ready to go, and I'll gladly use them for that purpose. Alright, are you still on new... No, what are you doing, man? At least the culture should be flying up now. Especially once we get the upgrades, the art gallery. Alright, Enedwaith, you do you, man, you do you. Anything I need to know about? Harad and Rovanian, yeah, everyone's going to declare war on Rovanian as they join the crusade. We'll merge some units then, just to have the best of the best when this army moves south. Can we declare Tolakon yet? No, not yet. We do have a great deal to do, I know. Let us start by sending Galadriel home. Let's keep an eye on Edwythe. I hope they die soon. I don't want them around, but they're just too much to deal with. Let the dwarves take care of them. Alright, who do we want to bring along? Definitely the Lordent Archers, definitely the Noldor, definitely the Lordent Cleavers. All the other ones I don't particularly care too much about. They can be replaced. They will be fine in defending the settlement. That's actually a pretty good location for them to be. And then Galadriel can go towards Khazad-dûm. We're just preparing for war with Mordor at this point. It will take a while, but it will be worth it. So we can just blast through some turns, I think. Only building the necessities or anything that improves their economy. Like fairgrounds, farms, all that kind of jazz. But as to continue our preparations, both in the north and inside. I think if we get two armies, one under Galadriel and one under Celeborn, that are just like fully decked out, and then we call Tolakon, so Lindon and Numenor and perhaps Rhovanion and Erengard join us, I think we should be able to crush Mordor. Oh, he's moving north. Oh crap. Oh no, he sunk our ship. That sucks. Well, guess we'll have to build a new one at some point. So he's now emptying, well, not emptying, but he's sending out a couple of armies like this guy, Orgash the Mean. We could try and intercept him, but I think I'm just gonna like move out of your way. If you want to go to Rhovanion, go ahead, mate. You can go stir up some trouble there. That does buy us some room. Alright, can we declare Tolakon? No, not yet. Takes so long. Litash is upsetty spaghetti. Let's get some... What can we get that makes him happy? This barracks, he gives some public order bonus due to law, which is good. Alright, Alassian. You were amazing, but I will now retire you, as well as some of your units. Let's get like these March Wardens, for example. So throw them in. Why can't I... Oh, 116 is max. Oh, okay, that's pretty good then. Actually, we have a full unit here as well. Lordent Archers, do we have like a spare unit that I can throw around? Yes. Just to make sure they're both maxed out at 111. Send you back. What else we got? So these guys are fully decked out. Lordent Volunteers. Meh. Rather have an extra Noldor unit. We will pass through Khazad-dûm. I'll keep the Brigands. The third can go. Take the Sylvan Rockbin. The Honor Common Volunteers can go. Get some more cleavers. Those guys we can retrain real quick in Khazad-dûm. Should only take about 2 or 3 turns to get them all done. The Border Axemen. Let's merge them and then send over the spare. And let's get another cleaver unit. Actually, we can also retrain those other Lordent Archers. Let's get rid of some of the dwarves. You're gone. Get those archers, those can be retrained. Alassian, let's switch you out with Celeborn. We're not going to bring the ballista because it slows us down far too much. And the others can just stay there for now. This is a pretty nice... unless... 6, 10... 10, 21, that's actually such a big difference, yeah. Sorry, dwarves. You'll be staying in Khazad-dûm. You'll prefer the mountains anyway, so... It all works out. And this is actually a pretty beastly army, especially once it's retrained. Do give me some time. It takes time. Let's walk through our own pass of Ithagler. Khazad-dûm has like a complete army done as well. And Galadriel already has a bunch of own troops, so I think... Well, not that many. But I think there might be a spot for a third general. Do I have someone nearby that I can send over quickly if need be? No, actually, really don't have... we have Ethiairon. We have Balanithrin. Yeah, alright, we do have some extras then. Let's build a castle here now that we can. And let's get some Noldor. 3 armies. Should be fine. It will still take some time to prepare. If it takes too long, I'll do it off camera, but for now, I think it's still interesting for me to talk about, you know, strategy and what I want to do, and if anything unexpected pops up, which it might. I'm still prepared for like an attack on a lethal. It's gonna happen at some point. It is gonna happen. Alright, Mordor. You go on north. You go on your little crusade. See how that goes. Maybe you should start a crusade on the Black Gate. How does that sound? They just don't want it anymore. Alright. Can I like get anything enough lethal? No. Alright, can we declare Tolakon? We'll check every turn. No. Because if we can, then we can move Alassian pretty quickly. Not Alassian, Celeborn. Pretty quickly, but for now he'll take a fair bit. Same with Galadriel. If I could get better roads, I would, but sadly... Like, I don't have any roads in Limelight Fort. It's close to being upgraded, but it is getting very slow population growth. Anything else I want to do? I'll just keep retraining these lads. Man, it's going to be a really fully decked out army. Region Smiths as well. Ugh. Yeah, nothing else to do, I don't think. I mean, New Ethelond, just waiting for that to get the culture up. Yeah, nothing else to do, unless economy. Yep, farms. It's always good. Dunharrow. I wish I could trade with Gondor, Numenor through Dunharrow. That'd be pretty nice. Fairground, that's economy as well. Most of my economy comes from trading, but there's not that much trading to be done. I mean, I bought a Numenor, I bought a Linden, Isengard and Ravanian. Actually, there's a fair bit of trading to be done. Alright, but as soon as our general is enough lethal, I will feel a whole lot more secure. Oh my god, he's sending over armies. Is that a lone Nazgul I just spotted? I mean, I assume the Nazgul respawn in this mod as well, just like in DAC. But if he's out there on a lone walk, I might just swoop in and try and kill him. Gull Griefbringer. Ziggurin Guardians. Would we be able to defeat them with Thandrak? Probably not, but we can defeat him with all these lads though, if they join in. I won't bring the Ballista because I don't want to risk it being stuck outside. Well, if I move these guys, they should still have room. You done goofed. You done goofed. You moved the wrong way. Imagine if we could steal his ring. That'd be pretty nice. So he has a Ring of Power, of course, and a Nazgul sword. It's our first battle against a Nazgul. I'll be very curious to see if we could actually permanently kill him. Alright, I'll see you all on the battlefield. Now, if there is anything I learned from the Battle of Amon Sul, where Aragorn fended off against the Nazgul, it's that fire is very effective against it. Oh, there it is. I think it's the same model as DAC. So let's just light that bad boy on fire and let that be the end of it. The Ziggurin Guardians. What's actually the lore behind those guys? The Nazgul. Well, that's about the Nazgul. Does it say anything about the Ziggurin? Ah, yes. The most skilled and ruthless Black Numenorians of the Ziggurin Order are in Mordor to become masters, high in the favour of the Lord of Barad-dûr. Some are honoured with the task to follow Nazgul into battle, and they march out in full harness with sword and shield, and behind their Nazgul lord, fear strikes the heart of their enemies. So they are Black Numenorians, just like the temple units from DAC. Interesting. Are you just gonna stand there? Oh no, you're running forward. Alright, light those assholes on fire. Whee! Let's do anything. It's tickling them a little bit. I mean, I don't expect it to one-hit them. Though it would be nice. I know regular arrows would probably be more effective, but it's a Nazgul, you know? They seem to be weak to fire. They don't like it, at least. Which I can understand. If you're wearing that kind of clothing, I wouldn't want to get caught on fire either. Pretty good shots, man. They're very accurate. Alright, let's see if we notice any difference with regular arrows. Because so far we haven't killed anyone. Do they have multiple hit points? Actually, nope. So I just need to make dents in their armor then. Rogbin are in position though, so should not be too difficult. We'll just swoop in all the infantry and then smash them with the Rogbin. Easy as lemon squeezy. But this guy, he is just kind of refusing to take any damage. They're too angry to die, which I respect. But you are getting awfully close, and I would very much like to demand you to please die. Thank you. Any of you? Seriously? I mean, I know they're my lowest tier archers, but still, we've been peppering you for days now. And not one of you has died. What's your armor anyway? 27. I mean, that's not insane. It's tie. It's very good, but it's not like Sauron levels of armor. Oh man. I'm not looking forward to facing him in battle. Oh, now they're dropping. We have significantly wounded them. Right, send forth the infantry. Cavalry, get in position. You, General, I know you just arrived in Lethal and you're already tasked with defending it. Swords! Oh my lord, but here come the reinforcements! Oh yes, the Rogbin arriving right on time. Boom! Nice smash in the rear. Oh, that killed a ton of them. Pull back. Oh my god, these men are dropping fast. But they're dropping faster. Come on, boys. Just trying to pull back a little bit. In straight up melee, they're slaughtering us, but with the support of the cavalry, we have a lot of a better chance. There we go. You're done. I would assume the Nautical respawn. But then again, you never know. You never know. I haven't seen them die yet. I haven't seen the respawn message, or at least I don't remember seeing it. And who knows what the respawn timer is. It might give us a significant edge. They are, of course, the best generals Mordor has to offer, and we're just going ham on them. Poor Nazgul is completely surrounded. Oh, he captured him even. So he can rout. What? Let's take a look in just a second. Alright, let us continue then. I mean, I don't think you should be able to capture an Nazgul. And logically speaking, I wouldn't kill him, because I know he'll respawn. I take him hostage. I take him prisoner and just lock him up somewhere. But I guess we'll execute him. Alright, let's go back to Lethal. And we need to get our defenses ready to go. But we can't. So this will be... Oh god. This will be rough, that's what I'm trying to say. As Mordor is now unleashed. Well then. Well then. Have I already checked this turn if I can declare Tolak Khan? Not yet. What did you just say? With study we can prevent it from happening again? Are you seeing this? Have you taken a look at Mordor recently? Alright, so move Galad. Actually, what we'll do is move this army out, because it's fully trained, right? No, not fully trained. What can we make him even better at? Oh, we get like the 1 XP bonus? We don't care about that. So get the ones that are trained. Which is... What's the max of a cleaver unit? Northern cleavers. 116. So the 116s are fully trained. Okay, so... You're not fully trained. You're not fully trained. You're border archers, which... No thank you. You're trash. You're not fully trained. You're trash. So you are a capable army. We'll let them meet up with Galadriel along the way, then these guys can already move north to Karazal. You're also fully trained, right? We'll organize the army in a bit. We'll move them already to Lethal as quickly as possible. That's where they need it. Spy, can you give me information on... Oh, they already lost Eastern Gilead. Mordor is just... No more breaks. No more breaks. They're just running forward head first. Right, you keep an eye on it, Dwight. If they suddenly start moving a lot of units, you know what to do. Alright, Celeborn, you just keep moving. Let's already bring over a general. Oh, we do have some more fully trained units here as well. Let's bring them to Galadriel as well. So that's 5 more units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1 plus Galadriel is a full stack. We have a full stack for Galadriel. And then we are getting new units here. No, wait. Before we retrain, we recruit to empty out the pools. Get more of these. Actually replenish pretty quickly, these pools. Just get more of those elite units. Celeborn, you'll have to do a pass through Karazgarathon, but we might be able to do some merging there. You already have like a decent amount of fully equipped units, so it shouldn't take too long. And of course, once we declare Tolak Khan, we should also check for some mercenaries. Then you, from Forninglo, Ethiarion, can already move to Karazgarathon. Alright, I think that's what I want to do. Unless there's some economy buildings I can build. Because my economy is suffering from all the troops I'm getting. But then, the moment I declare Tolak Khan and I get the free upkeep, it will just skyrocket again. Because that's the way things are now. No, okay, we'll just end the turn. Alright, Mordor, will you move on Ethelethel? Mordor is such a small faction compared to us now. We hold such a large chunk of Middle Earth. It's actually quite impressive. I'm quite happy, quite satisfied with my progress. Alright, Mordor. Nothing yet, because otherwise the camera would have panned to it. So no siege yet. We are saved one more turn. They are probably moving. Oh yes, he's emptying his lands. Wildmen of Enedwaith, can you F off? Okay. Can we declare Tola Khan, please? I believe now is the time. No, come on. Dude, he's literally emptying the Darklands. If we don't strike now, we might as well do nothing. Alright, you lads, you shall move to Karazgarathon. Galadriel, you shall kind of like meet up in the middle, just to save times. Yep, move over. Ethelethel. I mean, if this is all I can get you. I can get you a spy. I can't retrain. Maybe they'll just ignore us. Maybe they'll go to Nindorf. But I don't want to fight all these guys on my own, that's the problem. We cannot do that. The Wraith King might be moving towards the Black Gate to finally take it. If he does take it, then he can just start pouring into my lands pretty damn efficiently. This worries me slightly. We need more men. And their economy is still stable. I shouldn't complain too much about it. But still, it doesn't hurt to get some preparations in order. Alright. Yeah, we need more men. And I cannot supply them on my own. Are you serious? Sure. If 180 gold is enough for you to leave me alone, then I'll pay that. Yeah, we need more men, and we don't have it. So what I'm trying to say is we need the assistance of Numenor and of the other elves. Erengard and Linden. And you again. Can you just go away? How are they doing so well? How is Numenor doing so badly? We've taken care of most of the resistance in the north against them. They should be having like a free game. Oh, what's this? Why are you suddenly upsetty, Spaghetti? Aw, bugger. I have the artist studio. I should probably send like a couple units there. So weird. Once you capture it, they don't like revolt, but then a couple turns later, they always become angry. Probably because I built the artist studio and they're like, no, we don't want to dance. They're just the anti-dance federation that's revolting. Which, okay, I can understand that. Alright, so far he's ignoring me. I'm not sure where he's moving his armies. Let's get that spy immediately to check out if we spot any more of those Nazgul. Cordbean of Golog. Wraith King's moving back. Can we declare Tolakon yet? I feel it's kinda urgent. We can. Easterners Gileath. I'd say we go straight for Barad-dûr. Minas Ithil. Nah man, Barad-dûr. The home place of Mr. Sauron himself. Okay, so Miss Galadriel. Let's get an army together. Let's start by plopping down the cavalry. So we have... oh, this is fully decked out cavalry. We have 2 units of cavalry. That's great. Then if we can get the Lieutenant archers, please. I like having my archers. Okay, only 2. That's not as much as I would have liked. But this one's not fully trained, but that's okay. March Wardens. Okay, then the spears, please. Oops. Then the Noldor. Then the cleavers. It kind of makes it easier to make the difference between cleavers, spearmen, and archers, because at first glance they look kind of similar. And then, oh, I miscalculated 1 unit. Okay, then you can go for retrading, because we have plenty of archers. The 2 units of Eregion Smiths. Nice. Now none of the Lawrence units are like completely next to each other, so that makes it a little bit easier to see. Galadriel, you shall join the Tolakon. Nice. And you get that little bit of an extra movement there. Beautiful. Come on, volunteer archers, we don't care about them. Alright, yes, you go home for retrading. You also take position in Karazgarathon. And give this man an army. Okay, and then Celeborn. Join the Tolakon. Get the extra movement speed. Where are these rebels? Go back. I think that's one of the remnants of the goblins of the Misty Mountains still. We'll see. Alright, so Ethelethal, you shall hold. Galadriel is on the way. And we shall kick out these evil Mordor men. But first, we should probably try and salvage the situation at Osgiliath, though. Alright, exciting stuff. Though, of course, the battle against Mordor will not be for this episode, because we're at the end of it, basically. But still, we have something to look forward to. We have now officially declared the invasion of Barad-dûr. Let's see how well that goes. I'm not counting too much on the Numenoreans, because they're already under a lot of pressure, but Edingarland and Lindon should send out a massive stack. That should make quite a big difference. But yeah, we might have to protect Osgiliath first. Wait, what? Can anyone explain what just happened? We got attacked by a dragon? What the hell just happened? The terror of the great worms of Morgoth is upon you. The great and terrible Fursin sprouts flames, cleanses slopes, and woods blaze up in fire. Bells ringing set the inhabitants rushing to the gate, but there is a dragon waiting for them. None escape that way. Water rushes up in steam and smoke covers all, and in the mist, Fursin the dragon comes upon them and destroys any who dare to oppose him. Fursin, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, then goes in and out all the halls and lanes and tunnels, alleys, cellars, mansions, and passages to great loss and destruction. Yet the great worm does not seem pleased. The hoards of gold and jewels he heard rumours about are not to be found. Only what he considers a commonplace heap of coins and trinkets. After a few days, the worm in fury rises and flies away to who knows where, and with his greed in no manner satisfied, who knows when Fursin will return. Are you kidding me? Can I take it back, please? That guy just exterminated the populace to be safe. What an asshole dragon, he just destroyed my shit. And Caniklug is still bloody rioting, they're even angrier than before. I think I need to move my capital real quick, because otherwise... let's move my capital to... Oh, moving the capital is really expensive though. Caithfor and Andrath seems to be the most in the center. Huzzah. Please tell me that calmed you down enough. You're at 70. That normally means they're no longer rioting fully. I know 75 is to put them at the happy phase, but normally at 70 they don't kick you out. Ooh, I hope so. Alright, Lindon has joined, Numenor has joined Lothlórien, that's us, and Edingarland. Nice. Though Numenor will not hold for much longer, they need the reinforcements badly. So let's grant them that, my lads. We're on the way. Just hold on, we are coming. Alright, but that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it, I sure did. And next episode should basically just mostly be war against Mordor, which is something we've all been waiting for. And yeah, hopefully everyone else joins in, and we can just have a big old battle as we march on Barad-dûr. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.